What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Starting this video with Brandon Curry, who is back on the grind prepping for Mr Olympia 2023. So this man holds a unique record of being the athlete who was on the same stage 12 years ago in 2011 when the legend Phil Heath won his first Mr Olympia and Brandon Curry was making his Olympia debut. And if we look at Brandon's journey to the top, winning not only the Arnold Classic, that too multiple times, but the Olympia title as well. That is truly motivational because up until 2016, he was placing dead last. And not just once. So no one really thought at that time that Brandon Curry is a guy who will win the Mr. Olympia title 3 years later. Now for the first time since he lost the title to Big Ramy that was back in 2020, Brandon Curry will enter the competition with a different mindset. As we all know, Big Ramy isn't the favorite this year. So we really don't know what to expect from Brandon. I have said this a couple of times before. He is one of those guys who is really hard to predict. But that being said, one thing is certain. He will not step on this year's Mr. Olympia stage with a bigger set of wheels. Because we all know he is at a point in his career where expecting that from him, that isn't realistic at all. But Brandon can definitely show up with more separation in his legs and much more dies than last year. Because that is what he was missing last year. He was spilled over on the Olympia stage, maybe because of the over-carb loading. On top of that, we all knew what their game plan was. His coach Abdullah explained it on the podcast with Fuad, that they are going for a fuller look this time. So he definitely looked big, but he was watery as well. So what are your expectations from Brandon Curry this year? Will he make top 3 or will he drop down in placing further? Do let me know in the comments below. James Hollingshead released his first physique update since his gyno surgery, and I have to say he has done a great job holding on to all that mass during this phase. So his weight is still close to 290 pounds. So he made this decision of sitting out of the contest season for 2023 after the Olympia last year. The plan was to go for a full year of improvement season and then come back in 2024 and see where he lands. And the reason was the Olympia 2022 did not go the way he wanted to. In fact, both the Olympias that he competed in, which were 2021 and 2022, the results weren't exactly what he was hoping for. Only time will tell us whether it was a good or bad call of skipping the 2023 season. I think James knows very well about his structural limitations. He needs help from some of the genetically superior guys in order for him to place higher at the big shows like the Arnold or the Olympia. Because we all know he has the capability of winning any pro show. But just being on that Olympia stage isn't what he's aiming for. But that being said, 2024 is all about bringing the best possible version of him on stage, no matter where he lands in placings. Keone Pearson was close to 200 pounds last year or in the high 190s on the Olympia stage. He is 204 pounds today, which means he is gonna weigh more or less the same, maybe a tad bit higher. But we can all see that he will have much more detail and he is bringing a much more grainy look than last year, especially in his hamstrings and back. His coach Patrick is a great coach. He dialed him in for the Olympia with just a few months of data. And now that they have worked together for more than 1 year now. So he is supposed to win the Texas Pro, that too convincingly, and make a big statement that he is bringing a real battle for the 212 Mr. Olympia title. This whole 2023 season has been all about bringing up his back and his hamstrings. And I think we can all agree that he has made some tremendous progress in those areas. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.